Hello, everybody, and welcome to your 3-card spread for this new moon in Aquarius, which also happens to be in this month's Mercury in retrograde. So the energy is combative. However, it's important for you to stay the course and remember what inspires you. Remember where the truth is for you and your divine life mission, and don't get caught up in the craziness. Okay, so if you missed the spread on my social media, you can catch it now and just pick intuitively whichever one sticks out to you. Don't question it. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so for those of you who picked number 1, you got balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. And so this card is for those of you who have a lot of big ideas but are sort of stuck in the dream without putting in the work. So if this is you, it's time to make effort happen. It's time to make concerted effort and small bite-sized action or actionable steps towards your dreams. So if you bring the shovel, God will move the mountains, but God loves to see us do a little bit towards our heart-centered goals every single day. So we get to work for it and towards it. We get to put our pen to the paper or our fingers to the keyboard if we're writing a book every day. And I'm guilty as charged. I definitely could be doing more towards that one goal of writing a book. And you know what? I'm going to today. But sort of take some time today as we're in this new moon in Aquarius energy to meditate on what it is divine wants you to do towards your purpose. And then follow your intuition. It will not let you down. Trust yourself. And at this time, you're possibly leaving an old chapter behind. So the actionable steps towards your big heart-centered dream will inevitably feel hard when you first start them. I find that starting new projects or new habits is harder in the beginning because we haven't done it before. We're chiseling away at something brand new. And Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings, which inevitably marks beginnings. When the moon is full in Pisces, it's time to dive deep into your emotions. Your psychic ability is heightened. And when the full moon is in Pisces, soulmates can now connect. It's also a time to send out your dreams to the universe and release your fears. So, beautiful symbol here for you, number 1. Card number 2. You got full moon in Aquarius. So the flip side of this new moon, right? Show the world the real you. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at an arm's length, but it's not a bad thing. Get out of your fear and drop into your faith. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. And so when I see this card, I think about how some of us might hide our light because we want to fit in. And this could be a patterning from childhood or from school. We have all gone through this to some degree, I believe. So it's important for you to really allow yourself to access yourself, your uniqueness, and let that shine. Allow yourself to get lost in the beauty and romance of life this weekend. You get too much in your head when you should be really in your heart. Reach out to a friend if you get in your head and be of service. And know that a situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. So again, this card is symbolizing releasing judgment, releasing masks that you maybe have worn or cloaks that you put on to hide the real you, whether that's in relationship or your career, your purpose. And often these things are very much connected. We're all here for a certain reason. And the more that we can tap into how we were made and who we were meant to be, the more we will enjoy life and the more opportunities will come our way and things will flow and you will just delight in your life. You got the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So you may or may not know that my Western sun sign is a Capricorn. And Capricorn, symbolically, we're known as leaders, we're known as stubborn, and we're known for having a very strong work ethic and energy. So you are most likely heralding a professional question if you got this card. And if your question is for some reason about another matter, it will serve as a much needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation. So this applies no matter when you draw the card. Making a plan is a far better use of your time. So getting out your agenda, writing in your journal, maybe doing some free writing. And if you have questions about free writing, reach out to me. It's a beautiful, beautiful exercise that you can do after you meditate and allow divine wisdom to just pour through you to create a bit of a framework for your day, possibly your week, possibly your year. And at the same time, allowing divine flow to come in and guide you, releasing control and trusting the universe. And really, how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. And if you're wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. So this is a reality check to really anchor into, once again, action, 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 action. It's exciting, and you will definitely reap the rewards from all of your energy investment. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, it is an honor to be your guide during the lunar phases and beyond. And I would would love to connect with you. So if you ever have questions, please reach out. And all of my links are in my bio. So I look forward to connecting with you again for the full moon meditation or read. We'll see what I'm feeling. And I will see you then. Mwah. Namaste.